Hey there, this is a demonstration of the Ultra Asset Exchange system that runs through Hub Culture, the social network. In order for a person to issue assets, they need to be a Hub Culture authority with the capability and membership status to be able to issue an asset. It then goes through a approval process before being issued into the marketplace and the exchange. We'll give you a quick view of how all that works. So first you come into Hub ID. I go to membership, and inside membership, I can see that I have authority status. And when I come into authority status level, you get access to APIs, including pricing, high frequency pricing, and Hub ID digital identity services. You can also create a private hub that's able to securely store documents and other information, including governance characteristics for the project. You can then launch an Ultra asset or move VEN onto the blockchain using Ethereum or EOS. So first we'll look at how you move a VEN token onto the blockchain. You can choose your network and then be able to go in and issue tokens through the system into MetaMask. They will then circulate on the blockchain and they can then be withdrawn back out of the platform as well. Similarly with EOS, you have a very similar process for issuing onto the blockchain, just a few clicks. Now, when you want to issue an asset from Ultra into the system, you can actually do that as well as an authority. And that is done via the asset issuance system. If I click here to manage my Ultra assets, you can see that we have pending and live assets. If you want to add an asset into the system, you can do so. So if I want to launch a new asset, I can call it, for instance, Holochain. You set a ticker, you issue the reserve asset into the system. You then can set the category. If it's an NFT like art or an object or real estate, a reward currency, an object, that sort of thing. In this case, it's a digital asset. We can choose an image for the background. And we select an icon, which in this case is just a couple of images. You can set a weighting type, so you can actually connect it to other currencies, or you can set a custom VEN amount per asset. In this case, we might look at the exchange rate. This is for the issuance of your asset. And then if you have rules or conditions that you would like to add to the system for the contract issuance, you can do that. You can even add your own terms and conditions and price them into the master smart contract set. Then you click to generate the asset. And that will then put it into a waiting queue for approval in the system. Once that system goes live, or that asset goes live, there are reserve requirements that are met for all of this to connect together. So we can also see within the markets how these things pull together. And these assets are then available as tokenized assets inside the exchange for the marketplace. And they exist on Ultra once they're approved for trading into the Ultra Asset Exchange system. So this gives us a wider variety of assets that can be issued and traded against crypto assets on the exchange side of things. So that's a quick view of how asset tokenization and authority status work within the Hub Culture ecosystem. For members within the exchange, as well as partners, there are the capability to go through verification processes for the users in the system. There's banking connections to be able to connect banking profiles against the service. And there are other types of capabilities that exist within Hub ID to provide resolute and strong digital identity services connected to the asset issuance. All of this is available with authority status through Hub Culture.